I don't know how windy this is, but worth coming out here and see what happens. Out for the daily walk with Sweet Cheeks. The rest of the pack is up there, but we kind of lagged it behind a little bit here. Do a little extra sniffing. It's been cold out here. Anyways, welcome to another video here of the day in my life, in my journey of self-development. I just learned a little while ago. My wife teaches me so much. So hey, she's very wise. We help each other out, but she comes up with some gems sometimes that hit. And I literally just learned this a few moments ago, where when anybody asks me for advice, the best question to ask before you shoot off your advice is, before I tell you that, it's people. So once you start showing receipts, once you start becoming the better version of yourself, when you start living on purpose, you're gonna start becoming a person that's a little bit more valuable than you were, because you're doing things, you're moving stuff. You know, you're making progress. You're glowing a different way. You're putting out different energy. You look different. You obviously are doing something right. So you're gonna have some people approach you, or your loved ones. Maybe they already have. You know, you already built a trust within that group, within that person, that they'll ask you for advice or what you think, or if they should or they shouldn't, with a choice that they need to make, a decision. And we're quick. No snacks. We're quick to sometimes you'll have like owl, what do they call those pellets? Owl pellets? She loves looking for those. Sometimes you're quick to just shoot off the advice, and you'll shoot off this advice filling in some of the variables yourself, or using your own values for some of the variables. And that's what I would do. People, you know, anybody would ask me for my advice, and I'd shoot off the advice. And recently meaning just a few moments ago, this is where Suhei came in, and she's like, you know what? You should probably ask, what do you want to get out of it? And I was like, that's brilliant. That question right there is so powerful. If anybody would ask you for any kind of advice, and you start off with that question. Questions are beautiful, man. I love questions. When I used to be in sales, like, asking questions was the most powerful thing to know where you wanted to go with the relationship you were building with the customer. In this case, someone asking you for advice, you're strengthening the relationship, because if you give good advice, you're going to become even more valuable, because this person not only gives advice, but he gives good advice. So by asking that simple question of what would you like to get out of this? If someone asks, we use any example, like, you know, I'm thinking about buying a car. You have any advice? Well, what do you want to get out of it? You may think, oh, you're looking for a cheap price. He may think, price is the last thing on my mind. I want something that's dependable. Or I'm looking for something that's roomy. Or I'm thinking for something with hella cool factor. What do you want to get out of this? They'll tell you what they want to get out of this. Then you know how to gear your advice. Maybe you're not the right person to ask. Maybe you don't know nothing about emissions, and that's what they want to get out of it. The most emission friendly car, and you don't know nothing about that. So hold on, but I know who I can ask. Then you ask your master mechanic, where he may know. Then you could come up with some advice after doing some research. With anything, what do you want to get out of this? Think about it. Think anytime anybody's ever asked you any questions, or what questions maybe you may have. You have a question of, like, what's the best way to walk my dog? What do you want to get out of it? Oh, I want to be able to do it every day and fast. Okay. Start at your pad, go around the block, whatever. says, oh, I want to fulfill her needs. Okay. Then you follow up questions. What kind of dog you have? What kind of energy does he have? That'd be the follow-up question. I'm thinking about, I don't know, what's the next one? Changing my style, changing my wardrobe. Oh, what do you want to get out of this? What would you like to get out of this? We'll look a little bit more hip to the game, a little bit more trendy, or a little bit more professional, or a little less trendy. I want to, it all depends. It depends with the. I'm telling you, it's a brilliant question. When my wife brought it up, I was like, that's genius. It's like you could start shooting off advice, but like the variables, you're filling them in. And that's not the best way to go. The best way to go is by asking that question. What would you like to get out of it? The other person will give you the answer. Maybe they don't even know. It's like, shoot, I don't know. I just know I wanted a car. Well, think about that. Think about really what do you want? What do you want from this new car that you're looking for? That's already valuable. You're already becoming more valuable by caring about what they're wishing to build. You become more valuable by asking that question so you could give them the proper advice. If you have it, if you know it, don't just talk to talk. And if you do, you share it. You help them, of course. But this will give you a direction. I know it did for me. So much so that the person I was giving advice to actually called them and I was like, hey, you know what? Hold on. What do you want to get out of this? And it did exactly what I'm telling you right now, what I'm sharing with you right now. And that's what these videos are about. It's just kind of stuff that happens in the moment. I had time right now. I figure I'm off for the walk. My pack left me behind. I'm really not talking to nobody. Sweet Cheeks is not really into conversations while we're out here. I just wanted to share it right away and try it next time someone asks you for advice. And even too, it could help you when you're asking for advice, how to ask the question. I'm looking to get this out of this. What do you think? How do you think I could get that? I'm thinking about buying a new car. I'm looking for something that's really reliable. What do you think? Yeah, the question sounds better. It's not so broad. You're getting down to the details of what's your expectations? What are you expecting? What would you like? You're almost serving up the answer with the question behind it. I'll probably be doing another one of these later today, more than likely. And I got another series up that just went up before this one. It's a 4-part series. I just got, interrupted with day-to-day stuff, and I had to pause it, so it became like a 4-part video. I got it put up right before this video here. And I'm titling them, when I have interruptions, I'm going to title them like 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, 4 of 4. So you know that there's a series of 4. And they'll probably be right next to each other on my YouTube channel. And it's just day in the life of my journey of self-development and what I'm learning, how I'm applying it. Sometimes it'll be just as instant as this one of it just happened right now when we got out of the car for the walk. Here we are in the walk, and I'm already sharing it. Sometimes just because of time or responsibilities, commitments, I won't be able to record it right away, which is why I'm thinking, we could go for a longer video in the evening when I'm back at the pad wrapping it up, and it'll be maybe a couple topics. I don't know, but it seems fun so far. So this is already, I did 1 of 4, so 4 of 4 earlier, plus this one. The one earlier was on powerful thoughts, and how your thoughts kind of lead you to your feelings that direct your actions, that are, all of them are controlled. Your thoughts are controlled by your energy. Go check out that series. Is right before this one. It's pretty cool. It's kind of what kicked off this style of recording. And like I mentioned over there and in a lot of my videos, if any of this causes any curiosity or that may lead to a question, feel free to just leave it in the comment section. I'll get at you as soon as I can. If it's a quick 2, 3, 4 word answer, I'll reply to the comment. If it's something, maybe it's something, you know what we've always been taught. If you have a question, chances are somebody else has that same question. So if it's a beefy enough question where I could probably deliver a better message recording another video with the answer, I'll do that. So never deny yourself of the curiosity. If some video or some just triggers you or gets you curious, or like, hey, I want to try that, or hey, I want to do that, that's your conscience. That's not the video. The video was put there because you had to see it. You filtered it a certain type of way because you had to. That's your conscience. And the message that you feel, that's your conscience. You filtered it a certain way in order for your conscience to be able to communicate with you that message that you're feeling. You were supposed to feel it. You were supposed to have it. It was your time. Don't deny yourself of that upgrade in you to become a little bit better version of you. Listen to that call. Listen to that. What's that about? Why does this ring some kind of way? I should try that. That's a good idea. Let me try it. That part. Try it. Don't keep yourself from trying it because of, oh no, that's dumb, or ego, or like, I know it all, I know better, that doesn't work, I've tried that. If it's ringing a certain type of way, open up about it. Try it. It's in that discomfort that we have growth. Don't always stay in comfortable mode. There's never growth in comfortable. The growth comes in the discomfort. If whatever you feel that your conscience is trying to get you to do feels uncomfortable, so much so that you want to call it dumb, I'm not doing that, that's stupid, that's dumb, that's because it's making you feel uncomfortable. That's exactly what you should be doing. I hope this helps. I'll get at you at the next video.